Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are in Abilene, deep in the Texas Sports Trail, to take a look at the Abilene Zoo. Abilene Zoo is a small-sized zoo, but it's still got some great animals you can go and visit. I always like looking at flamingos and other different birds like this whooping crane. I like their red crown on top. But I can look at birds all day. And frogs. I love frogs. But it's a pretty nice little park to go and see some animals. Like I said, it's not too big to where you get lost and have to find your way around. But it's big enough to bring the family and enjoy a nice little afternoon looking at some animals and getting to know what animals live out there in the world, like this weird monkey with a nice haircut. But all these parks and zoos nowadays really take into account giving animals their privacy in case they don't want to come out, which I'm all for it. Animals shouldn't be there just for our enjoyment. So sometimes you go and see a lion, but the lion's out in the back just resting, and all you see is their paw, which I guess a paw is better than nothing. Also, they have this pond where you can just look at all the fish begging for food. I can't get enough of it. Look at that. They're just go, give me food, give me the foods, give me the foods, which is kind of funny. But I guess they're trained? I don't know. It reminds me of my students sometimes. There's a pond that's right next to it. It provides water for some of the facilities, and there are those fish again. They're crazy. And this cute snake. Cutie patootie snake. Although I don't want to cuddle with it. I like looking at the amphibian house and trying to find where they are. Sometimes I stare and don't find them, and then later realize it says object not on display. And there's always just some cool artwork. And hyenas. I've never seen a hyena before. They're kind of stinky, but it's kind of cool seeing a hyena up close. And zebras, which I heard can be super mean. And there's that lady trying to chase them away. Saying, get out of my yard, zebras. Get out. I guess they're trying to corral them all into one space. And a rhino just eating away at a bush. I like looking at rhinos because they look so immobile. And there's always giraffes at zoos, plus other birds. And capybaras. I think I said that right. I like them. They look cute. Plus a caracara and a vulture, all together in one enclosure. And a puma, or mountain lion, or cougar. They're a lot smaller than I thought they were going to be. But I still wouldn't want to swipe at my face with those claws. So, yeah, it's still pretty big. Look at those paws. There's an owl that I had a staring contest with. I was trying to win, but yeah, it wouldn't blink. And I wanted to ride the train until I figured out it was for kids. I thought it was like a nice big train, but now I couldn't fit my fat body into it. And I always love looking at turtles. Turtles are one of my favorite creatures. I have one. And these turtles here were just minding their own business, swimming away, and there's that snapping turtle, which looks very prehistoric. Snap away at your fingers and everything. Kept swimming, trying to get away. But I'm pretty sure the people who run the zoo know what they're doing. And this ring-tailed thing was crazy. It wouldn't stop. It would just be roaming around. And more turtles. I'm a huge fan of turtles. And then we also saw more snakes. I like going to the reptile place. And there's an alligator, which I never see outside by itself. Supposedly there's alligators in Texas, but I don't believe them. And finally, I end with finding my zoo statue, which I always look for. It was a prairie dog. Isn't he cute? And there's my token for the train, which I couldn't take because it was for kids. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this trip through the Abilene Zoo. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.